Here's Sig. There we go. Okay, so I just finished up at Home Depot. I got basically everything but a relief valve because they did not have one. And then I was walking out of Home Depot and I saw that my rear right wheel is missing one lug nut. It's almost like every day there's some like little thing I'm finding out about this car. I still love it, but it still just doesn't feel like my car yet, so I'm just kind of like, eh. I really want to go through and steam clean the whole thing. I gotta change the interior lights to LEDs. Just, I don't know, add my own touches and my own little love to it. It just doesn't feel like it was really well taken care of and appreciated, so I feel like I gotta fix some trauma this thing's been through. Anyways, I'm going to the grocery store, gonna grab a couple things, then gonna go home, probably clean up this interior. I am not gonna do the water tank today because I'm gonna wait for the relief valve and just do it all in one day and film that process. That'll be for next week's vlog. There we go, now I'm in focus. It is Monday morning and I am currently putting the water tank in, and I wanted to show you guys really quick how this setup is looking. This was already built. I took this wall out and then I put this water tank in here. It overhangs just slightly, but I don't care. This hooks here, goes around, and then hooks back there. This setup is way better already. We have all this space in here to put towels and stuff like that. I'll put a small wall here. We have the pump. Once this is set up, I'll give this car to Derek. He'll take it and I'll have the white one. And I'm just gonna redo the setup because I just think this one's way better. It's one big piece, just like how I wanted. The other one is more like built into the car. It's like a frame that's built into the car, and I just don't prefer it. I just don't think that's smart. So once everything is set up and it's actually like really good and we're working out of it for a while and we actually really like the setup, that's when I'm gonna take everything out and I'll go ahead and paint it. But I don't wanna paint it yet because I'm definitely gonna be changing things here and there. But that's my Monday morning. We were gonna have a paint correction ceramic coating, but it is gonna rain later, so we had to move that to next Wednesday. So he's just gonna be doing a full detail on that car, and I'm gonna be here setting this up and just getting random miscellaneous things done. That's basically gonna be my entire week, is knocking out random miscellaneous things. Apparently the homies detail lab are right down the street. I just sent him a photo, said, yo, get out of my hood, twin. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is set up the water tank, but I just realized that I need 3 fittings for that T fitting, so it can split into the relief valve that goes into the tank, and then split into the pressure washer and split into the pump. So I have a console that I have to get to at 12. It's 10:40 right now. I'm going to run out to Home Depot. Once I leave for that, I overfill the tanks a lot because I get distracted and I let it fill up and it just overflows into the whole car. I don't want that to happen in this one, so I'm going to install a safety right now. Roof rack is gone and I need to get the water tank set and done. I need a connector for this, and then I have a T fitting. I need a connector for that. So basically we'll go boom, 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 and then that way. On this side, the pump I mounted right here. So it basically goes down, up to the pump. It will go up over here and then make its way down to a T fitting. And then I'm still debating on where exactly I want to put like the safety on it. I might do it right here. I just don't want to block anything in the way if I decide to build anything right here. I don't really know what's going on, but my car just started playing this song. Got up, took a shower, got to work, and then I leave to go do a consult, and I realized I have my Crocs slippers on. I was like, bro. Anyways, got my matcha, and we get to go meet up with the new employee, get him to sign some papers, and we got to figure out his schedule a little bit because he's going into college. And then I have already picked up the, dude, is this annoying? And then I've already picked up the stuff for the water tank. So now I can fully complete the water tank today. And what else? I think that's it. I feel like a lot of these detailers goal when they start the business is to either hire a helper or to not detail at all. If I like zoom out and go back to 2023 when I was detailing on the weekends, solo, making some extra cash, I didn't really know what I wanted. I had no idea how long it was going to take to actually be able to work on the business rather than detail every single day. I haven't really been detailing at all. I think a lot of you detailers out there, you have a goal of you don't have to detail, you can just work on your business and figure out how to continuously keep growing it, because that's your role, right? If you're a detailer and a business owner and your sales rep and your HR and a manager, you're not going to grow because you have no time. You might think that this goal to go from part-time to full-time detailing to employee to 100K to 200K a year will take years. I am proof that it takes months. I quit my full-time job in May. Didn't have a single detail on the schedule, spent that time learning, and that time is I have to figure this shit out because if I don't eat. This isn't oh, well, I can still get some money in from my full-time job and blah. No, you have to make this work. Like, you know what to do, you're just not doing it because you're comfortable with your full-time job if you have a full-time job and detail part-time. You have to take the risk, and then from there, it doesn't take that long. May, I quit my full-time job, didn't have a single detail on the schedule, learned how to market, started putting details on my schedule, started filling out my own schedule, started getting too busy and exhausted, figured out how to hire someone, hired someone, trained someone for a month, got them going solo, did my work to keep growing, took another risk and bought a car. You guys have now seen that part of where I'm at now. New guy starts on Monday. Next week's calendar, 2 schedules are full up to Thursday. 2 weeks ago, I was worried about how I'm going to fill one schedule. You just figure it out. All a business is taking risks, solving problems. That's it. It's those 2 things. If you want to have your own business, you need to be able to take real risks, not stupid little risks, real risks. Saying, I think I'm going to stop hanging out with my friends and go detail on the weekend. That's not a fucking risk. You lose nothing. You need actual stakes for yourself where if it doesn't work, you're low-key kind of fucked. That's what you need. I needed to hear this when I spent months thinking about leaving my full-time job, but I needed someone to say, hey, you need to quit that job. You actually need to take that real risk, because if you don't, you're just going to stay in the same place. I just wanted to start this beautiful Thursday morning with this little speech. This will go to someone that needs to hear it, and I would love to be the person that made you actually get to where you want to go. If I stay with my full-time job, I would still be doing that now. I wouldn't have an employee. I wouldn't be hiring my second employee. I wouldn't be detailing every single day. I wouldn't be pulling in thousands of dollars per week. I would just be getting my paycheck. Don't get stuck with those golden handcuffs of a paycheck. Get out of that shit and go start something for your own.